This is one hell of a feeling, pushing my life to the limit.
Welcome Hostile Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. Here with Cle.
It's good.
Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah.
We out here in the city, Baltimore.
Feeling lovely.
So we got La Boca on deck. All right, so for everybody that doesn't know who you are, tell them who you are and where you're from.
Okay. My name's Cle. I'm an artist out of Baltimore, Maryland. Born and raised here.
Okay. So, what area of Baltimore are you from?
Originally, I came from East Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. I grew up a little bit on Darley Ave, and then I went down South Baltimore.
Okay.
And that's where I spent a good part of my childhood at. But I split that in half when I moved back over to East Baltimore. So, yeah, I was out South Baltimore, Brooklyn Homes.
So what was it like, as a child, any struggles, any fun times going on?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun times, and a lot of lows. Mostly came from like the environment.
Right.
It has a lot to do with my upbringing and everything like that, how I carry myself. So I feel like the biggest struggle probably was my environment, who I was around, the type of things I was around. That's one of the biggest things when you're growing up in Baltimore, I feel like.
Okay. So what led you to, go towards the music role,
It came out of nowhere, honestly. I always was into music, but I didn't realize it until I actually started it. And then when you look back, you're like, I actually was into it before I thought I was into it. I've been writing stuff since I was a kid. We've been doing poems. Been singing stuff with my sisters. My sisters are singers. Well, my oldest sister, she was a singer. She was in the choir, grew up in the church and everything like that. So that's kind of that thing. But it came after my freshman year of college. I was at Artist Cle, and I was writing in my dorm. I was on a scholarship. I played basketball my whole life. I played sports my whole life. So I was on a scholarship at Artist Cle, and I was writing. And I'm telling my mans, yo, I'm writing, bro. I know the guy had a studio up here in the dorm room, one of my friends. I'm like, bro, I might go in there and see what's going on. He's like, nah, go ahead. I went in there, I put a track down. Now when I look back on it, it wasn't that good, but to them it was like, bro, keep going. So I kept going, I came home, I reevaluated myself. I was kind of falling out of love with the game of basketball. So I put that to the side, told my father, like, I'm gonna do real estate and I'm gonna do this music. And then ever since then, it's been going up. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have because you're more of a singer, would you call yourself, right?
Right.
Okay. So, do you feel like you have certain places you go record your music, or to get in the zone?
So, it's funny. So when you say singer, I really, honestly, it's really like an artistry type of thing. It's like I really do rap and singing. So when I come out with these later projects, I just dropped it in due time. If you ain't getting due time, go get that, go stream that out on all platforms. After in due time, I plan on dropping more like rap stuff, showing my artistry, dropping more pop songs. I'm gonna go each genre, each category with it to make sure people can feel me in every single slot there is. But I feel like I work best. I got a home studio in Baltimore County. I feel like I work best when I'm not around too many people.
Right.
I feel like that's how I get in my creative zone.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Do you think it's because your music, it sounds like it's a lot of, I don't want to say pain, but maybe what you go through.
Right.
Maybe even relationships
life stuff.
Or basic life stuff. So
Yeah.
How do you relate your basic life, not your basic life, but your overall life, through your music? How do you do that?
It's basically what I call mood music, right? It's a mood. Everything's a mood. In this life, you're gonna go ups and downs. Everything can be fit into a mood.
Right.
And how I summarize that up is embracing where you are, whoever you are, and whatever comes with that. You feel me? So I feel like that's how I approach my music to get that sound out of it. It's like I'm embracing where I'm at, embracing where I'm trying to go, and just being realistic about it.
Okay.
I feel like my music is relatable. Like when I talk about certain things, it may just be surface level at first, when it just may be talking about love or a certain situation. But if you look at the principle behind it, I feel like it can be put into every aspect of life. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, saying that, how do you want people to view you through your music?
I want them to view me as just being authentic, being raw, telling it how it is. You know, like I feel like that's a lot of artists go to get that thought out from up here and be able to put that out into words and make people feel it and understand it and retrieve it and take it out into the world how they take it out. You feel me? And it's all about the energy. You feel me? If I put the energy out there, it's good energy. It resonates with you the right way. It may get you through something. It may help you out with something. You may get a girl off of it. Maybe, I don't know, but stuff like that. You feel me?
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you have any like inspirations behind your music, like any artists or any situations?
Yeah. So, I believe I started off listening to T.I., I believe, because my father would always play it in his car. We'd come from the gym, and he'd be banging T.I., or it'd be my stepfather banging Jada Kiss, or bringing them old school rappers. I listened to rap first. Like, I really started off coming out here and rap. So I listened to artists like that, and then I got into the Wayne. Wayne was like, when I got to the Wayne, I had the iPod with the jack with the headphones. I'm listening to it. I'm on the airport. We going wherever. You feel me? That's when I was young, going on trips and whatnot. But it's like, it was Wayne. It was Drake, of course. Drake, that's a big guy. I listen to Meek. I listen, even on the R&B side, I listen like Giveon. I'm listening like Bryson Tiller, The Weeknd, Party Next Door. They the vibes I'm on if you can catch what I'm like going towards, you feel me?
Yeah.
All them people they got a little bit of similarities, you feel me? The Drake, the Waynes, the people like the Rick Rosses, all them like, the Meeks. So yeah.
Okay. And now, I know we were talking a little bit about this somewhat off camera, but talking about how, you know, Baltimore should be like a LA or like a Atlanta.
A hotspot, yeah.
Especially with the music scene, especially with the culture here. So what do you feel the impact of, what do you think is actually impacting us in Baltimore from reaching that point?
I feel like it's starting to grow a little bit. I have seen a slight change, but I feel like what was keeping us back, it was more so egos and not coming together. I feel like when we come together, we're stronger.
Right.
I feel like if we pour into one another, we be able to get there. And I feel like that's what the Atlantas and the LAs got. They got the, come to the studio with me, let's cook up. That's just vibe. Out here, you got people trying to get one up on people.
Right.
You got a lot of divide out here. So I feel like we can get past that. I feel like we got a lot of talent. If everybody just embrace that and push it forward, we can do that. But I feel in a way, Baltimore culture is sometimes so strong that it gets stuck in its own way. Yeah. They can get stuck on certain things, like this is the way. When we need to advance. It's time for something new, you feel me?
Yeah, that's real.
That's what I feel like.
So saying that, how do you want to, like, how is it working with other artists for you?
I work with them on the basis of if I rock with you. Okay. I'm not just doing it just for a certain reason. It's like, I really care about this, you feel me? I really take it seriously. So if you're an artist, you reach out to me and I'm rocking with you, let's do a song, you feel me? Let's do it, let's see how it go once we get the business straight, you feel me? And then when it comes to being able to reach out to artists, yeah, I reach out to certain artists, like if I'm rocking with your music and it's a certain lane and it's fitting me or whatever, let's do it. And I'm open to it. I'm open to working with all artists, honestly.
I know you mentioned something about you wanted, to go towards the real estate lane. So what else, can we find you doing besides music?
You can find me doing acting. I'm definitely gonna be doing acting, man. I've been wanting to get into acting. I watch a lot of movies. Right. I'm gonna do acting. Probably a little bit of modeling. I feel like I can do a little bit of that. Yeah, with them, they're the biggest things right now. Other than diving like business stuff, like real estate and things like that. But I feel like music, keep on the lookout for the music. It's coming, it's getting better and better every time. Yeah.
Do you think there's anything that's may or may not be like holding you back?
Holding me back. I feel like in the past, it was more so my surroundings or being stuck in the same area. When I'm in the same area, Baltimore, it has a big culture, but it has a certain type of culture. So when you make certain type of music, people may not be as retrieving of it.
Right.
So I feel like once I opened up my mind to just showing people and getting to that point and being like, all right, I'm a paint my art on the canvas or whatever. You're gonna retrieve it how you retrieve it. Once I came to terms with that, I feel like I started to blossom. It was like, I'm gonna live in my purpose regardless. If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. And that's when you start to see like the real people start to gravitate towards you. You feel me?
That's fact.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you like I know you're more of the you've seen your I know you call yourself an artist, but we've seen the singing side.
Right.
Now, and you said there's more to come. But if you can give advice, to up and coming, artists, because it seems like you got your vocals right on point, and a lot of things sounds pretty good.
Right.
The way you put your visuals together is very creative. So
appreciate that.
Give advice to up and coming artists that's taking a look at your page and trying to do the same things or even more. What would you tell them?
I say stay the course. Make sure you got yourself together. There's gonna be a lot of things out there. There's gonna be a lot of people that tell you this and that. Make sure you got yourself together. You know yourself, because ultimately that's what's gonna reflect through the music. That's what people are gonna see you as. Like your music is a reflection of you. So I feel like you put yourself together. You take your time. Don't take too much time, but take your time. And I feel like it'll lead you to the right road. When I first started, it was like I'm not getting things right. But I realized everything in life, it all takes time. Like, it took me a little bit of time to be like, all right, I should be in this pocket instead of that pocket. I sound better in this tone or that tone. Right. That's no knock on you. That's just a matter of just timing, a matter of consistency. You feel me? So if you're a younger artist, I just say, keep going, keep pushing. You're going to get to that point where you want to be as long as you put the work in, you stay consistent.
Okay. I know you got a project out now, but I want you to tell us everything that you got out now and where we can find it at.
You said, say it one more time? Good.
I want you to tell us all the music, or tell us where we can find your music at.
Okay.
And any projects you got coming up.
So you can find my music on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere there's a streaming platform you can find my music. I got a new project out called In Due Time. Go stream that. That's also on all platforms. As far as what's coming next, I'm gonna drop some things in the summer. Hopefully become a summer anthem. We're gonna see and let the people decide. But it's Cle, Forever Mood. You already know what it is. I'm here with High Style Sundays.
Yes,
I'm getting busy. I took a shot at La Boca. I'm feeling lit, so I can keep on talking. But hey, we here.
I appreciate you coming out for sure. It's definitely dope.
Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you. That's good. You felt with that? Nah, we definitely got some good content.
This is one hell of a feeling. Pushing my life to the limit. I put myself in position, can't move my position. That's just how I give it up. Too out, too lifted, too in it. I run in circles round niggas, I'm starting to get dizzy. It's a hell of a feeling.